Hello. Okay, it's a dry and sunny day and I'm accompanied here by Mr. Alex Fireman I.
Hello.
And today is Queenborough Independence Day. Now they have this every year. I don't come every year, I won't lie. I believe I came last year, I did, and this year coming again with my mother and sister and her son, and of course Mr. Manai. But yeah, we're going to have a look around to see what Queenborough Independence Day has to offer for us this year.
Hi.
But before we get into anything, I'm just going to take you for a little tour down the harbour. So let's have a look at the boats that we've got here. So Queenborough's a very small place. If you look on the map, you won't see, it's not special in any way, shape or form. So this is probably its only claim to fame, but this is the Queenborough Harbour. So we're a bit early, we're I think we're 20 minutes early. I'm going to meet up with my family and we're going to explore Queenborough Independence Day, which is going to be very, very small and perhaps very, very loud. So we will see. Just a quick thing. Caution hazard. Look at the water. That's English water for you. Yeah. Yeah, it is a hazard.
Ready? Why is it pixelated?
Just a quick side note. The last time I came here with Alex and my mother, I was introduced to these gin and tonic slush puppy things. I'm not a big alcohol drinker, but they were relatively nice, and it takes a whole new swing on the, you know, the gin thing. Slush puppies and that, they seem to be the end thing. The first time I saw it, I was at Blue Water about 2 years ago, and there was a Prosecco one, and that, I didn't have that, but that was very Christmassy and very, I don't know, it just suited the ambience, I should say.
Bob wire.
Yeah, it is. So maybe we will do the hog roast. And people are looking at me. This is why I should do this in foreign countries, because people don't give a crap in foreign countries. Because I'm speaking English and people know English, they're going to look at me like I'm a twat. But you have to start somewhere. But this, bumper cars. Everything's being built up at the moment. There's still, like I said, 20 minutes to go. Maybe less now. But yeah, bumper cars. Boats just sitting there for nothing. Random people rubbing their hands. And why do we need a harbour trust? I don't know. But yeah.
Hello. Hello. Do you want to be the person?
So you can take. See, it starts at 11, it starts at 12, but as you can see, there's still plenty of people here. Let's go look at the actual harbour, shall we? It's not an ocean.
Right, with no further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Captain Cutlass from the Sheppey Pirates.
Ah, hello there, you alright? Oh, that was bad, I sounded Cornwall. I'm actually a very much a Kentish sailor, so welcome to Queenborough Independence Day 2019. Are you all having fun?
There's not really a lot of people here to have fun yet.
Who knows the history of the Independence Day?
I don't know the history.
Oh, there's lots and lots of blank looks. Lots and lots. Okay, let me explain.
I'm loving the pirate with the cigarette.
Invaded for many years since Ireland was under Dutch sovereignty, technically. and it was only handed back many years later. I'm sure that around here, if you talk to a lot of the organisers, they'll tell you the exact years. Unfortunately, I don't know. Well, we're going to open this with literally some small arms fire and get you introduced to the day, and I'm really hoping you enjoy the day. Okay, bring on the Dutch.
Let's go watch this, shall we?
Okay.
Alright.
Come on, you can sound a bit more excited than that.
Okay,
Come on, the Dutch.
Let's see if we can actually see it.
No, change that. The Dutch are our friends. Cheer the Dutch.
We're not cheering the
We like
Dutch.
the Dutch. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we're going to show you some of the small arms that are used during the day. If the crew can mass on the path, that'd be brilliant.
Sorry.
The first gun we're going to fire is what's known as a matchlock. Now, during the years of the golden age of piracy, and certainly during the Dutch invasion, black powder was quite new, and it was quite an experimental bit of kit. So these guns can be temperamental, but they can be also very devastating. Okay, he will now ready the gun. He will put the slow match in what's called the swan.
I thought that was a cigarette.
Once the slow match is in the swan, he will then check that it hits the pan. Now, an interesting fact with these, the pan is like a little, literally like a little lever that pulls out of the way, and it's normally got an X marked on it, and that X marks the spot where the slow match has to touch. Okay, from this position, he will now present the arm, and I'll hand over to Skell. Skell can fire his gun. Okay, that's what we call misfire.
Maybe Alex will actually hear now the gun go off. Remember, the first one failed. Here comes the next three. Here we go.
I think you're all loaded, aren't you? Yes. Okay, the loading procedure is exactly the same, but this time there's flints. And the flints strike a piece of steel. The steel then sparks and it fires the gun. Okay, musketeers, do you want to do a round? Let's start with the Navy carbine. Now the brown vest.
Fire.
Okay, now the Charbel carbine. Ah!
The only one that worked was the woman. Blooper, yeah. Whoa!
Okay, you know,
Just missed
slight
it.
difference in tone between the lamb and
They're going to try again.
It is very different. Okay, the last gun we're going to bring on, and hopefully this will work, is what's known
Maybe
as
they're
the
not going to try again. They're going to try the last gun.
And
So,
it is literally
2
a
failures.
devastating piece of weaponry.
No.
It's loaded
Yeah.
with shot and You can imagine, on board the ship,
That
there
worked.
being many
Walk around.
problems
Sorry.
with firing these guns. But when you're actually getting firing on these decks and you're actually clearing the decks, they are quite devastating. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and do a
See behind
volley.
us, there's trampolines.
We're not going to do a rolling volley, we're going to do just a straight volley.
Over there, there's a bouncy castle.
Okay, musketeers, hold on. Let's get the...
The hut magic gun.
let's get the other one ready.
Sweets.
As you can see,
Lots of sweets.
the loading procedure on this
Candy floss.
is slightly different. The ramrod-
I like candy floss, though it's made of pure sugar.
You like candy floss?
Yeah, I do like candy floss. Here comes the bouncy castle.
Makes it look like higher.
Funeral services. Good thing. Keep going. Fire engine. The fire engine's just there. This English fire engine. Normally at showcases like this, you have a fire engine because they let the kids kind of go in. They're still firing guns off. But yeah, they let the kids go in and check all like the insides of the fire engines, kind of keep them up to speed with safety and not to burn things down. Hello. Oh, I was talking earlier about the gin and tonic slush puppies. They're in that thing over there where the people in the orange are. So we'll continue walking down this road. There's a museum down here that me and Alex have been into before. We actually went the last time we went to the Queenborough Independence Day. and he sat in the seats. Do you remember sitting in the seats in this building? Yeah. Never go in the shop. There's some sort of little game over here. Let's check the game. Ah, snakes and ladders. Pretty sure that was like a mare or something, but I don't know anything about it, so I can't help you with that one. Random bric-a-brac. They used to have a thing in Queenborough where people would get all their stuff outside, like outside their homes, to sell what they didn't need. Every year there was a big, like, not festival, that's the wrong word. There was a big thing where people would literally sell everything they could. I haven't seen much in a while.
What, you mean dirt track?
Not dirt track, no.
Oh, like a long time ago.
It was a very long time ago. You used to come when you were just a little
Wild West.
From Wild West.
Yeah, like the old.
From the old school.
Hallowed.
Yeah. And it seems already that we've come to the end. So if we turn around, although technically this is the beginning, but we went the other way around. So this is the beginning of the Queenborough Festival, Queenborough Independence Day. And if you look over there, Alex, there's random. Let's go look at the mannequins.
Mannequin.
So if you want a mannequin, £3. This is actually the nicer part of Queenborough. Like, you've got Rushendon and you've got Queenborough. Queenborough's the nice part. Rushendon's, although Rushendon used to be worse than it is now, it's actually a lot better than it is now, than it was.
That's loud so much.
Alex can smell the hot dogs, the burgers and the drinks. I think he's getting hungry, but we're going to have the hog roast that we saw earlier, but not just yet. There's a girl dancing behind us, shaking her ass.
What's that place?
What's what place? That is, yeah. Also in Queenborough, we, I don't know what they exactly do in Asika, or Asika, whatever they're called. I've known people that work there, but I've known of people that work there, but I don't actually know what they do there. But that is it over there. Over there. It's a consult medical company. I think they deal with pills and stuff like that, which, nothing wrong with that. We're gonna go for a walk down here now and look at the other part of the beach, because there's not actually a lot going on right now. Later on there's music, there's bands, but right now you've just got guns that are failing, and they're showing kids the guns at the moment. Maybe we'll go over and look at the guns in a minute. Alex can have a look at the guns. But he seems to know more about guns than me. We've got the local radio station out, BRFM, plug out to them. And actually, yeah, let's go up here and have a big look around. Go upstairs. Oh, there's more down here. So yeah, okay, we'll turn around now. The guns are still going off.
Aren't the guns supposed to be legal?
They're just demonstration guns.
Demonstration?
Yeah.
They're fake.
No, not fake. They're just demonstration.
Do we bullet?
There's no gunpowder, I don't believe, or it can't hurt anybody. See, we have the Coast Guard stuff here and kentmodels.co.uk, which sounds very different to what it actually is.
Do you want to go listen? We don't mind. What these ones or the based on the foot of the blue heron? And the idea is these simply go straight over the top. So quite literally, go on like that. Okay, you can look at that. And then tighten up around it. So when we're out walking on the mud, open it down.
Man demonstrating how to walk on the mud. like when there's a problem in the water and how you get out there.
Yeah, blur the face on. Do you know how to blur the face?
No, I don't know how to blur faces.
Just look on YouTube to show you that.
I have to find on YouTube what to do.
Well, look.
We'll keep walking down. It's got really quiet here now. They're still firing guns. They're in quite far in the distance, but you can still hear them.
Miles away now.
Ah, camper van. Good sign of England. Boat looks like it's going to fall apart. Alex is saying he's worried that it's small, but it's actually, it looks more like it's just going to be destroyed. Okay, attention dog owners. Do not let your dog foul on the promenade. Oh, this is lovely though. The view here is really great. Like when the water's in, it looks lovely. I'll just show you. I've shown a lot of it now, but I'll show you this.
Nice.
Do you want a glass? Oh, do you want a glass of ice?
That and pizza. What pizza would you like? We've got pepperoni, Hawaiian or cheese?
Pepperoni, Hawaiian or cheese.
Hawaiian. Hello? No?
Apart from I don't know what the price of anything.
All right.
£3, please. Oh, and a hot roast.
Yeah, two of them. And do you have any orange juice or anything?
Any orange drinks?
Inside there'll be stuff, but we've only got Coke, lemonade.
Oh, lemonade.
Two
Can we have a Diet Coke and a lemonade, please?
Yeah, got
Another Diet Coke and a lemonade. £14.30, please.
So there you go.
Fabulous. That's for you.
Thank you. So we just go over there, yeah?
Yep.
right. That's two. You?
I'm so filming you do this, I'm sorry.
I'll leave it there. Do you want to come from this side?
Is that alright?
Of course it is. How's you filming it? Well, do you like a bit of crackling as well?
Yes, please, yeah.
Of course.
Yours, your man.
What's your knife?
Chop more handle.
Do you like any apple sauce?
I would love some apple sauce, mate. Yeah. Oh, nice. Thank you very much.
You more than welcome.
Cool. Alright. Do I just go and put some on, yeah? Or is there already some in there?
There isn't. There
I'll
isn't.
put some in.
Not everyone, you know, not everyone likes it, so it's there, free, to.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Disgusting. That's what you fit each last
Okay.
attempt.
Now I'm going to try this bit.
What's that? Just
Bit of crack in.
flesh. Very hard to eat. Very crispy. Crispy?
Yeah, it's really nice. Apple stuff all over my hand. But Alex is right, it is hard to eat.
Chicken.
Yes. Now it's time for some live music. Somewhat live.
When you sing all the joy only love can bring, heaven knows it's in my heart and my soul. Caught in a world full of fear, so many bad times and tears. While there's a chance when you're near, well, it's dance. Well, it's dance. Yeah.
Okay, Alex and I are now walking in the underbelly. Enough said. We're now walking in the underbelly of Queenborough, getting away from all the loud everything. We've eaten and we thought we'd just go for a walk around. We're not far from the festivities, which are literally, you can probably hear them. I don't know if you can on the microphone, but they're still very close. So, Alex, what have you thought of Queenborough Independence Day? What have you thought? Good or bad?
Cool.
He thinks it's cool, not bad, okay. Let's go. Quite close to this location is a park, and I'll take Alex there. We went skating once, well, Alex went skating once when he was younger, and we'll see if it's still in operation or if it's been taken over by children. See, Queenborough's a very small little village which is located on the island of Sheppey, which has such a negative opinion. People have such a negative opinion of Sheppey, and to be honest, it's rightfully so. So that's enough said. I'm not originally from Sheppey, but I've lived here for nearly 10 years. So I suppose maybe I'm a swampy now. Nah, I'm not a swampy born and bred, but still lived here far too long. But yeah, let's go take a wander down here to the park, which is close. So this area is actually really close to where I live, and they kind of built it to kind of help the children around to kind of do something, because a lot of people, you know, village, there's not a lot to do. But, you know, you got the swing here. which Alex is going to demonstrate of what to do with the swing. Hello. That's right, you fall asleep on the swing. That's what you're meant to do. And there's also people down there on, it's supposed to be a skateboard thing, but there's people on scooters. This is like a little footballing thing. And just behind this is a field that once, because this is, like I say, quite close to where I live, before you could come out of my back garden and you would walk into a field which was once populated by lots of cows. I'll show you the field. I say populated, there was literally, I don't know, maybe 20 at most cows, so it wasn't that populated, but we once decided we would just walk through it, which, you know, you do, and we walked through, and we walked all the way from where I live, which again, like I say, is not far, and we ended up at this park. Now that was the first time I'd actually been to this park, and that was maybe 3 years after moving here, and since then I've only been here a handful of times, and Alex is now asleep on the swing. Let's find him.
I'm trying to help him. No!
It's the best thing about being a parent, scaring the crap out of your kids. It's a really nice village. Someone I know calls it the middle of nowhere. Her exact words are the middle of the nowhere. And it's kind of true, because if you look around, it just looks like countryside. We'll do like a panoramic. And yeah, it is like the countryside. Over there, that's Sheerness. Now that's where the place gets all the bad reputation. You have Queenborough, it doesn't really have a bad reputation. Rushden has a horrendous reputation. But like I said earlier, I don't know if that was in the edited one or the one I'm doing now, it's not as bad as it used to be. When I was younger, it was a place you did not want to go. So you just wouldn't go there. But now it's not so bad. The town hall's nice, and yeah, there's stuff to do. Is there stuff to do? There's a town hall. But here's a thing. These electric, I don't know what, the turbines. They always remind me of the Just Cause games, because in those games you can just destroy them. But these things over here, the things turning around. There was such a big hoo-ha about if they should be there and why should they be there. And it's like we have some in the sea, which is by Sheerness, and nobody, probably people did complain. But I mean, I don't know so much, but I know people complained about having them here. And they were saying they're an eyesore, they're this, they're that, and everything. To be honest with you, the island as a whole is an eyesore, so there's no other way you can ruin it. And that hasn't ruined it, it's just made it more viable for things to be here, to produce energy, power. So I think it's just people of the old school thinking, you know, they can, don't do this, you know, you're ruining all this, you're ruining all that. It's all not good, you know. I've always been confused about what actually this is. If you know what this is, please tell me, because this is the thing, I'm so unknowledgeable, it's unbelievable. These are lovely though. I can hear in the background that the Independence Day is, they're trying to get volunteers to do things, children to do things. Why do they want children to do things? But yeah, I love this little bridge here. No, walking over the bridge. When I was in Rotterdam recently, I did a silly little video on my phone called Lost in Rotterdam, and I did 2 parts. I would like to say I'm lost in Queenborough right now, but I'm not lost in Queenborough. I know Queenborough, I know everywhere in Queenborough. I'd be quite surprised if I discovered something that I didn't know already, but that's always a possibility. But that's another reason why I'm trying to do these videos, because I want to go and explore and find things I've never found before. Perhaps not in Queenborough, I just thought I would start this, you know, in my local area on an Independence Day thing, which, if you could hear earlier, was when we became, well, not we, but where Queenborough became independent from Holland. So there are notices around actually all over the place. Queenborough actually has a castle, but it's been destroyed. So right now the castle is just a hump You can walk over it. I walk over it to go to work and to come home from work, and it's literally the only thing that's there are these blue seats and just a hump. You walk over it. Again, another place I used to walk the dog a lot.